defense minister sleeping while Buhari gives speech. The president, Major General Muhammad Buhari, retired, was in Maiduguri on Wednesday to commiserate with the victims of the attack, but was booed by the residents, although the presidency came out to say that miscreants were hired to boo the president by the opposition. However, during a meeting with the governor and some security stakeholders, a picture was taken that showed the defense minister was fast asleep. The picture has gone viral on the internet and has led to a series of questions. Are we safe with a defense minister that sleeps at a meeting? Is our security a priority, or they simply tired of the current situation of our nation? Series of campaigns are ongoing on Twitter as social media users are asking for the president to declare a state of emergency in Borno State. We are losing people, and it is becoming a reality that our nation is currently not in its most secure. Months back, the presidency boasted of the fact that the Boko people has been totally and completely wiped out. However, we seem to hear more news. Saddening ones at that, it's obvious that these terrorists are still very much active. 30 people were killed days ago on their buses as they sleep. It was very saddening news listening to another announcement about the death of another set of people in the ongoing insurgency. So guys, it's really funny. Because of course in that picture you could see the man was really, I don't know whether he was really sleeping or he was so tired, because for him to just be looking down means that a lot of things must have been running through his mind, even if he was not sleeping. But the position, what we saw there, seems he was sleeping. Of course, he could come out and deny, oh, he was just relaxing or he was just thinking. But with the mood he was really, a lot of things must have been going through his mind. But if he had slept, that shows that, he was not even concerned. He just like, let us fulfill our righteousness so that we'll be there, because a lot of people had been talking before then. Why will he come and be talking on Twitter, on internet, oh, that I condemn this, I condemn that he should go there and visit the people. So maybe to fulfill our righteousness, they have to go so that people will not see, they will leave them alone. It shows that a lot of things are not just adding up for all of them. They know it that they don't even know what to do, the next thing to be done. So they just believe that let them just be marking time. This country, there's something deeper than even the masses thought, because those of them who they call themselves Kaba, they call themselves inner kakus, they know what is happening. But the problem is that I don't know, even if another set lives there, another set comes in, I don't know how they see fall into the same trap of not doing the right thing. The other time, this man told us, this spokesperson to Goodluck Jonathan, Ruben Abati, that evil spirit is in Aso Rock. Whether it is evil spirit that is just worrying them, or they themselves are the evil spirit, or they are the demons that making things not to work out. Because evil spirit will not deprive them for receiving their salaries. Evil spirit will not slap them to say, oh, you are not going to eat. Evil spirit will not worry them when they are looting. Evil spirit will not worry them when they just do some things that are not just even right. Evil spirit will not affect them to amass wealth, to themselves. Evil spirits will not do that. But when it comes to doing the right thing, that is when they will know that evil spirit in the Aso Rock. After all, evil spirit should have led them, or made them not to even remember that they should eat. But evil spirits will remind them to do the, things that are not even supposed to be heard from their own quarter. So it's just excuse upon excuse upon excuse. So this man, sleeping there, it's a question that people really need to ask, that are we having this kind of a minister of defense just to be sleeping? Even if they are not sleeping, what have they even done differently? That is another question. Even if he was not sleeping, okay, after that time that he's been awake, we're going about his business, or the business of the country, what have they done differently? What has he done differently? Even if he's awake, that is another question. So even the president that was even speaking, that was talking, that was not sleeping, then what difference has he made? What difference? No difference. The same thing. Someone believes that he's not sleeping, He's hiding his face with shame. Failed government. Bunch of wasted ministers. He has nothing to offer. Shameless people. He's not sleeping. He's recording what his master had said. Minister of Defense for cows, not human beings. Mr. President's speech. Why Defense Minister Abil Defense Minister sleeping in Maiduguri? Okay, no complain. There's some of the ingredients of change which Nigerians wanted. You should just thank God this isn't North Korea. He would be dead already. Old age wahala. Some of it that it's old age that is worrying the man. Mounting defense through dreaming. The minister has Lassa fever. In other hand, he needs to sleep. He has gone into spiritual realm to seek advice from Baba God. Whatness? Do we have the defense minister at all, or a sleeping minister? Why will he not fall asleep when the one who was talking actually said nothing meaningful? He must have been tired of wasted effort, situations in which when military men risked their lives to arrest these bandits with a lot of gallant officers losing their lives rather than interrogating them to get to the root of the matter. Their sponsors, how they get their supply of arms and ammunition. One oga at the top is always in a hurry to release them under the pretext of being repentant, so they may return to their base and continue the biddings of their well-positioned sponsors. This is how you will know they are not concerned about what is happening to the citizens. If one of his family is affected, he will be active. Of course, he will definitely be active. That's why they are pussyfooty about the whole thing. Their immediate family, has not been affected or has not been caught up with all of this drama. So they don't really feel it. They don't really feel it that much. Very soon, Oga Buhari will join his minister to sleep. After all, what is the difference between him and his sleeping minister? Oga went to Maiduguri instead of Uno, where terrorists killed people. What took him to Maiduguri? The man was not interested in all the trash being discussed by his Oga. You cannot cheat nature. Gerontocracy as a system of government has never ushered in peace, security and progress to any country. This is because such occupants of power has attained senile dementia. It is not enough to show him red card. Okay, it's enough to show him red card. That's what this person is saying, that for him to have been sleeping on duty, that it's enough to show him red card. And someone believes that the minister wasn't sleeping, but rather meditating on the overwhelming issue. Even if the president was not standing, sleep cannot touch a minister of defense at this occasion. Someone says monotonous have set in, keeping him above retirement time. The man is tired of extrajudicial killing. It was a lie. He wasn't sleeping, but taking notes of something on his lap. It looks like the man is pressing his mobile phone. People are seeing it from a different angle. Even apart from this defense minister sleeping at that occasion, which some people believe, he was not sleeping, some people believe he was tired and what have you. Even go to our Senate too. Most of them, majority of them, they are even nonchalant when some of them will be serious about the business of the day. Some people will even be sleeping. Majority of them usually sleep. You will see some people be doing some other things. Some people just be walking from pillar to post, moving around. Even what some of them are even saying that are really important, they don't even listen. They will just be walking from end of the world to the end of the world, from one place to another. You will see them, go on. You see them online. You see them walking from places to place. Some will be sleeping, some will be gisting, some will be talking, some will be, even while some of them are even discussing some important issues, some will be shouting, some people even be gisting. You want to tell us they are serious. Majority are they concerned? They are not concerned. They are not concerned at all. They are always concerned about what they are going to receive at the end of the month, and that's it. So how do you expect a country to move forward in that regard? So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning this picture of this defense minister that has been going viral. that the man was sleeping while the president was giving speech. Do you think he was sleeping? Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank you.